Hello, 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 hello. I hope you see me. My name is Alina Lavrisheva, and I am originally from Ukraine. Presently, I live in Canada, in Nanaimo, Vancouver Island. And I would like to share about my passion, about my hobby that is not just hobby, but now it's something where I put my energy to make my side income. But I'm going to share about this opportunity from the perspective of a client, because of a tourist. Because first of all, I joined this project, I joined this club because I wanted to travel. This was my dream from the very small age. I remember myself dreaming traveling different countries. So to go to our benefits, to go to our programs, to go to things we have to suggest, I first of all want to talk to you about who I am and where did I start my journey at, because it's important for you to know where I come from, right? What I do, what I did for my job, and so on and so on and so on, and how it happened, because it kind of gives an idea of my A point, and it can give you a better understanding how to reach your B point, right? Maybe you want to be where I am, and maybe the club is that point that you want to reach, not just the club, but the benefits from the club. So I'm going to start with the presentation, and I'm going to show you my, let me see if it's going to show you. Will it show me? No. Okay. So I'm going to show you my my journey and what it did for me, so you can understand more of things, right? Where I am. So unfortunately, I don't know how to make it in Zoom, so you see the whole. Yeah, no, it doesn't work like that. So you see the whole picture. Anyway, one of my people in this club, people that I like to take an example from, shared once how she went to the millionaire meeting. She joined the millionaires club. So, and she heard them saying that, why do you need to make money for? And they would say, like, I just want to be free and travel. And this is their destination. This is where they want to be. Well, good news, in our club, this is our starting point. We start where most successful people dream to finish. So, where did we start? With me. My name is Alina Lavrisheva. I'm a mom of 6. I'm educator, cruise lover, and independent in cruises partner. And I want to inspire you to travel more, to travel the world with those who you love. This is my family. You see that actually I do have 6 kids, 5 girls and 1 boy, and we travel together. I have 14 cruises, and last year I've done 4. I give cruises as a gift, and when I cruise, I invest in my side income, which is a great opportunity. I use the opportunity of our loyal program of value to travel more and to allow my family, big family, to travel more. I would say that our cruise club is like a magic pot. You know that story about magic pot that would not stop making porridge, right? And you needed to say, stop, pot, stop. So this is something, but for cruises and for vacations. There is a great opportunity in a loyalty program that is not found anywhere before, and I will talk about it more. But it's also very comfortable, very flexible, very self-sufficient program. It helped me to send to cruises my parents 3 times. I actually was able to pay them to pay for those cruises because I paid the fraction of the cost. as any of our cruise members. I help my kids to travel, and Chimpion is my daughter's second daughter, Sophia. Actually, today is her birthday, 25 years old. She's done 13 cruises. She's one cruise behind me, I think, or 12. I don't remember, but probably that close. I know she's behind me one or two cruises. And of course, my other daughters, they travel a lot, but she's a champion. This is my son and the last cruise in Bahamas. This is my husband. Here we are enjoying this marvelous view that can be found on the pictures like you see behind me, right? I'm in Nanaimo now, but it looks like I'm in Caribbean. That's where we've been with our last cruise. My least daughter, like youngest daughter, here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Our last cruise, I just have fresh memories, and hear me drinking the best pina colada in the world and enjoying shows and enjoying my best tea and just beautiful liner, beautiful colors, amazing experience for those who are working their tails off, because actually we still need to work simple jobs because we just moved to Canada and we needed to start from zero. So if in Ukraine I was a principal of my private school that I founded and I could have all my freedom, but with a lot of responsibility, here I'm an educational assistant. So my husband also, he needed to go down from being an entrepreneur, just being hired as a truck driver. So for us, that cruise was actually something, it was like a fresh air that we breathe. So what is this club about? I will show you our back office so you can see the best way to afford more for less. Because in cruises is the world's most valuable travel reward club. So you get the most value for traveling. You get the most value for sticking with one platform, and not just the platform. It's with community who will inspire you to go, who will inspire you to travel, who will inspire you for many crazy things that you would not have. So we have two parts to it. Membership, it's just when you just travel. And partnership, when you promote the club to others, and you can promote just to a few people and get your best benefit that I will talk about, a golden benefit. Anybody can do that, or you can build a serious business. So the first thing, membership. So how it works, it's actually when you join the community made great agreements with now 13 cruise lines. We started with 30 cruises 10 years ago, and now we have 13 cruise lines and 21,000 of cruises. So you join the platform, you join the community. We have 3 products: cruises, hotels, resorts, and in tours, and it's 3 different platforms in one. But of course, our main product, our main focus is on cruises. We have 2 ways to save, which is to buy with immediate discount of 17% on cruises, with hotels and resorts from the price of the cruise line, of those prices that are available wherever you see them. We give you 17% off, or to use reward points to reduce the cruise prices by 50%. Can you imagine? You can do that. So how does it work? We have 3 packages. Here you are. And these are not money that you pay for the club's registration or like membership. This is actually your own money that you put aside for your cruise. And on top of what you put aside, you get reward. And when you book with these points, half of the price, and you reduce your price, because when you get points on what you put aside, you get actually some percentage free, and it makes your price go down. So let me start with the premium package, which is the best package to start with, because right away for $500, all American, we have all calculations in American, it's American Club, you receive 800 points, which is $800 of value. You already right away increase, just putting money from one pocket to another pocket, you increase your money in value. And every month, when you putting aside money for your own cruise, for you to go for vacation, and whoever is with you in your cabin, it can be up to 4 people, sometimes 5, but mostly like 4. You can save by using these points to pay half, and by accumulating, for example, for premium $250, you get them doubled. So it's 250 you put and 500 you get. With Classic, again, you put $200 on your account, you get 350 right away, and then every month 100, and then you get match of 100, so you put aside 200. Let me show how it works. I created special slide for that so you can understand how your money accumulates. So for example, if you activate it in March, 200 became 350, April 100 became 200, May 100 became 200, and you see $700 become 1,350 for Classic. Also, we have premium, 500, 800. And you see it's different math. It's easy for me to show you how it works. Plus, if you add to this some promoting of our club of cruise vacations, you can actually come to the point when you put $0 to your account and get $200 as a gift from the club. Thank you. This is actually what I have. Every month for 7 years, the club has been giving me 200 bonuses for my account for me to travel. So over 7 years, I accumulated about $16,000 of free points. That's why I have 14 cruises. I didn't pay for them. The club paid most of it to me for a small job to advertise it. Actually, for 5 people. That time when I started, we had only Classic and it was 5 people. Now, because of premium, it can be just 2 premium accounts that came to the club, enjoyed because of you, and you already membership free. With the premium, if you have a package, you will still have the discount of $100. So for your $150, you'll receive $500, which is also a great offer, right? You know, kind of triple your money, which is great. So beautiful, beautiful proposition that helps you to accumulate money to travel. Let me show you my back office. Sorry, I just don't remember where exactly I have it. So I want to show you how it works. So this is my back office. We all have it. I was just trying to play with some prices. So here I am. This is my wallet. And this is money that I got from the club. So altogether for whole time, I paid $800. And this is what I get every month from the club. This is the return for the cruise in Dubai that I booked and then it was canceled. This is the money I get every month. And I have these accounts for my family members, for my husband, for my daughter, for my older daughter. You know, I even don't need to think about giving gifts. Of course, I did give a gift for my daughter. Today's her birthday, and I gave her a nice perfume. Dior, J'adore, maybe you know that. But every month she gets from me $200 for her travels. And one and another. I'm still working on my younger daughters to do that for them, but this is how it works, which is a great gain, which is a great opportunity. What else is in this club? What other advantages here? So when you join the club, you have a community that will support you to travel. that will help you to get your traveling on track. Current, you will have people to travel with, you will have motivation to travel. And it's actually one of the reasons why 25% of people join a club, because they don't want to be alone in their passion. Sometimes in the family, someone likes to travel and someone likes to stay home. And some people, they like, what do I do? I want to travel, but I don't want to travel alone, and nobody from my family wants to go with me. Well, a club is a great solution for that, because we actually get people together to travel, and it's not that we make them to travel, they choose kind of who they want to go with, but some connections are amazing. Some friendships that people built over the years, it's just amazing. The time we have as cruise members together, one of the best time. I went several times with my cruise partners or cruise members to vacation. Great. Not least, your family is great to go with, and your club members is also a great way to go with, right? It's a good opportunity. Well, let me go back to our club opportunities. I want to show you kind of what else we have here, so you understand the idea of the club. This is like a new model of, sorry, I need just to close it, of sharing time traveling together, of a new model of tourism, And our mission is to enrich people's lives, even people with very simple incomes, to add this huge value of incredible opportunities, not only to travel more, to know other people, to get and grow together, but also to make side income, which is also an opportunity, and I will talk about it later. So these are the cruise lines. Not all of them are here, but you see them. Some of them are very luxurious, like Explorer and Seabourn and Ocean Cruises. Some of them, they're luxurious, but middle class people like can get them. So this is how our insider pricing works in action. So by buying a cruise that costs $3,000, you can reduce the price by 17% and save 500. Just from any package, from the minute you join the club, 14 days you wait because you can still return your money, and then you can on 15th day book and get already this money saved in your pocket. Well, if you apply the points, it's even better. You accumulate points gradually, not feeling anything that something is like a disturbance. You collect the points, and half of the cruise you already have paid by these points. You get paid by these points, and the rest is out of pocket. The same offer we have for the hotels, 17% to save, and other things, other like tours also available in our platform. So the same, all our membership fees are insured by a very well-known company that insures the touristic product. So if something happens to the company, you still get your money. And there are many other ways how we make sure everything is good. And partnership opportunity that costs $95 over 6 months, which is much better deal than, for example, if you become a travel agent to save on it, for example, in Expedia Cruises. I know many people, I've seen them on the internet and met them in real life. They get Expedia Cruises badge or program or tools, and to get themselves discounts. Well, it costs more. Ours is less, but it gives you so many ways to make money, to save money, to optimize your money. And these are some of this. I will not talk in this presentation a lot about money. I just talk a little bit that you can build actually huge business or small side income or middle side income, depending on what you're up to. So basically how it works, your production is money that kind of come to the club platform that people bring to their own accounts. This is like people save. The club sees that you enrolled because of your promotion, and not only you, but those who join you as partners, their volume will be also seen as your result. So the club sees that you're making some value, and it's some of it can be recurring. Some of this should be new sales of membership, and out of this you get your pay in certain levels. So there is some money here portrayed, and I would say like this in the middle where you see my mouse, 300, 1000, 200, 2500. So you see the levels where you can reach in your career with us and grow, and some other different ways of income. So this here, what you see, it's all different ways we can get money paid, because we travel and other people travel, and these are board directors, and we have about 26 now who make over, I would say, over $1 million a year. Yeah, it's possible. And these are people, and some of them even more. I know this presentation is not enough for you to really understand what is a club about. But I didn't want this to be a perfect explanation of all the details, all the benefits and opportunities. I wanted you to know 3 things. First, you can save on your vacation. You can optimize the price. You can join the community of people who travel together. You can grow and get a lot of information and training done, which you don't pay for. Grow together to reach your goals, and you can make side income, or you can even make it as your main business. So depending on why you're here, why you're listening this presentation, what are your goals, you can decide which part you want to know more. For example, you tell me, well, show me how you'd actually book the cruises. So let me do a quick example of how we actually see what is there on the market. So we go to a cruise engine, we choose destination, like let's choose Mediterranean, and let's choose June, and let's choose search and low to high price, because then we will see all that has discounts and we see these prices. And it's per person, and you can apply our points to that. So these are prices that are still without the points applied, right? It's a price that you actually should see on the site of the cruise line. Or you say, well, I don't like that destination. Maybe I'm been there, or I would like to start with something more like beach and palms. And then I would say maybe Caribbean is your choice. Then what do we see in Caribbean? Same. We do the search, we change the destination. Again, we have lots of, different prices. You can start, it's very, very real. You can say, well, how about California? And I say, okay, let's do that. So we have all the world here. And again, we see the prices, the starting prices, and we can think about some reservations. And it's lots of lines. We can do different, like earliest first, or we can do whatever. We can change, we can play with it. We can just say, oh, I just want Princess because I don't like Carnival, or I've heard something that is not very, I don't know, attractive to me, but I've heard lots about Princess. Well, there is no Princess here, but let's see if we can find the Princess in Caribbean. So, or for example, Alaska, right? Alaska is one of the best destinations people dream of. Here you are, different range of prices, different ways to go, and so on and so on. And again, applying our filters, you can see what is the lowest price for Alaska. It's kind of been booked before, reserved before, but yeah. Well, you say it looks more expensive to me. How about going back to Caribbean and just Princess? My goodness, you see how comfortable, how beautifully arranged our self-booking platform is. And we can actually help you to learn these tools and book, right, for yourself. And you've done it once with the help, and then you can do it on your own. So let's see. Our platform directly connected. Very good price for the balcony, actually. For the cruise, for the princess, it's a good price. And here we are, and we will see the packages, we will see the deals, and so on and so on. And we can reduce using our points, the price, right? Because we have some of the points we got free, and so on and so on. So you see, we can get last minute deals here. We can get different packages all here, right? For example, I select last minute deal with the balcony, with the drinks, and also in the Princess, if you get drinks, you get all your gratitudes and all your internet paid. So it's cool. So this is how you would reduce it. You pay 1,355 by using your points and the rest out of pocket. This is how you reduce the price. And you know what? If you get the first level, if you reach that lowest level, marketing director, you can get elite travels when you pay everything by points. And if your points are all given to you, like you just don't pay any money out, you just with your pocket, you just pay everything with the points. So what opportunity you are looking for? Do you want just to travel more and save money and optimize? Do you want to join some community of travelers and actually meet people? Or do you want to find some opportunity to make an income online or offline, both possible with our club? We teach how to do that. We explain there are so many strategies now with the global economy, with no boundaries. You can build this business to any country of the world if you decide, or you can stay small and just recommend it to a few people and have your free membership and you're good. It's all up to you. DM, let me know what actually you're looking for. Thank you for your attention, and I hope